Okay, good morning folks. It's the 1st of December and it's Monday. Wow, how many days till Christmas, huh? Well, let's get right into it. My name's Tristan, this is my channel, Midnight Fish, and today's reading is You versus Them. So check in with the person you're thinking about. Hopefully it's a good, fuzzy, warm feelings today. I'm not really in the mood for any drama. I keep saying I'm going to cancel this reading, but I still do it every week. Must be a masochist. So today's card is number 17. Changes in the home. Okay. This could indicate moving. Stalk on the roof of your abode is certain proof you'll take to the road. Stalk in her flight, swiftly she wings. In some distant night, leave with your things. Changes in the home. House move, birth of a child, improvements. Could just be making things better around the home. Maybe you're putting up your Christmas decorations. Who knows? Or changes in the relationship with whoever it is you're checking in with today. This could be partner, spouse, friend, whoever. I doubt it's the guy at the garage who sells you Coke or whatever. I mean, strangers don't normally come up in a reading. It's normally somebody you either know or you know of, or you want to know perhaps. Excuse me, I've got a sniffy nose this morning. Very damp weather outside. Pissing it down. I'm going to be soaked when I get to work. Yeah, cycling in the winter is not fun. Shouldn't complain about it though. I'd much rather cycle than drive. There's enough stinky cars out there. Alright, let's get a couple cards from the Lost Oracle. Okay, and see what's going on today. Not the Lost Oracle, this is the horror one. Sorry. Yeah, Monday. Brain's not working. Le hair. You lose 100 strands a day, you know. Oh, hunger. That's Night of the Living Dead, I think. And illness. Okay, that's Cujo. That's the Stephen King story, which he didn't realize he'd written because he was so messed up on cocaine. Yeah, he forgot he wrote it. He saw it in a bookstore and picked it up and thought, who's written this terrible book? And then saw his name under it. I mean, at least that's the story he's told. You never know with people, they might make stuff up about their own lore and their own history just to make themselves seem a bit more interesting. Although why you would need to do that when you're Stephen King, I don't know. Hunger. Yeah, Night of the Living Dead. Directed by George A. Romero, 1968. They're coming to get you. Sometimes it may feel like everyone wants a piece of you. The appetites of others can limit your freedom, leading you to create personal barricades. But beware. A safe space can become as much a trap as a refuge if you don't take heed of whom you let inside. So it's about looking at who's in your safe spaces, I suppose. Upright, if you don't take care of yourself, you can't help others, okay? You've got to look after yourself in your safe space and make sure the people close to you have good intentions, or at least act in a good way towards you. Cujo, directed by Lewis Teague, 1983. Who let the monster out of my closet? An illness or other life disruption can be restricting, making us feel confined by limitations it has imposed. Being in its grip can also drive out of character behavioral changes. It's important to keep compassion for ourselves and others who may be struggling, but it's also vital to protect ourselves from harmful situations that are beyond our control. All right, prioritize your own needs in difficult times. Maybe you're looking after somebody who's ill. Maybe your significant other's got the flu or something. Speaks about ensuring that you remember that you can't take care of anyone unless your needs are met first, because your first priority has to be looking after yourself. Because if somebody else is relying on you, and then you're not looking after yourself, if you get ill, who's going to look after them? So you really need to take care of yourself first, and then everybody else. Yeah. And then being sure that You're not being drained by people in your space who don't need to be there, or who don't have goodwill against you, kind of thing. They're not really there to support you, perhaps. They're just there to drain you because you're fun to be around or whatever. Okay. So somebody's ill. Hopefully it's not you. We'll find out. It could just be a little background bit. Using the Ehrenberg Tarot again. I really like this one for the you versus them. Alright. So maybe you've... Okay, yeah, so 4 swords. Alright, it's definitely some illness. I'm looking after someone. You're looking after someone. 5 wands. Okay. I know that it can be difficult to look after another person. Yeah. I think when you're in a relationship for a very long time, you can see how there's periods where the other person looks after you, and then periods where you got to look after them, and that's just part of a long-term relationship. As long as they, you know, it's reciprocal, I guess. That's how it should be. Both look after each other. Yeah, justice, okay. So you're doing what's just. Wheel of Fortune. Judgment. Ace of Swords. Wow, that's some very heavy energy at the bottom there. Stimming, because I don't really want to have a difficult reading. Let's just whistle. And I was thinking about the reading earlier. I was like, I hope it's really romantic and just nice things. Ace of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Okay, this is a very emotionally stable, mature offer that somebody's been working on, either you or them, after something that ended. Yeah, something ended and you've swiftly either traveled across water or figuratively gone across stormy waters into calmer areas of your life, using your intuition, it seems. Now you're defensive about something you found out. Yeah, some regrets there. Jeez. Deception. Okay. So is it something you're offering them? It's about an offer. You're coming up as the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Your block is the Empress. Wow. They're coming up as the 7 of Cups. Wow. And their block is the Knight of Cups. And the Page of Cups between you. Oh. Okay. Wow. What a stumpy reading. I'm stumped already. I haven't even started. The 5 of Pentacles. You're feeling locked out of something. You've taken some sort of loss. Feeling a bit beat up. Are you the one that's ill? Okay. So you're ill. You're feeling like you've got a bit of a limp, maybe. He's got a limp in this picture. It's cold and ragged. And your block's the Empress, so I don't know if this is a person or you're wanting to feel like this. Creative and fertile and... They're coming up as the 7 of Cups. Illusions. Or having a great time. They're having a great time. Something good's happening in their life. All their cups are being filled with various things. Lots of options, things to do. Their block's the Knight of Cups, which is a love offer. Page of Cups between you. Okay. I really hope the cards can help me out a bit, because this is very complicated, I think. What's down today? Why are you feeling... Are you ill? This could just be illness, this 5 of Pentacles. Regret. Sort of loss. Out in the cold. block in your financial money, maybe. Money block. Is it money? Hangman. It's about a new perspective you've gained after a tower. Something very dramatic happened. Five Pentacles. Yeah, something really dramatic happened, which led you to see something in a very different way. But it's led you to either lose something or feel locked out in the cold or very regretful. Yeah, defensive. 9 of Wands again here. You're feeling very defensive. You're a King of Wands, a King of Pentacles. Okay. Commitment. Two of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Making a decision, juggling something from the past, some sort of sweetness, nostalgia. Choices. Financial decisions. I don't know. There's a lot of Pentacle energy. I have to look at why your blocks are. So you've changed your view of something. Four of Cups. You're not. Okay, so I don't think you and this other person are talking or communicating very well. In fact, there's a younger energy between you, this Page of Cups, who is actually helping you communicate. So you're not talking to this person. Something happened for you, a tower that changed everything and how you see something from the past, and something either that you made a decision on or you're juggling, or you've had to remake a decision or something. But you're not really taking much input. There's fighting going on. 5 of Wands, which was there earlier. Competition, like jostling opinions. Okay. So who's the Empress? Why is this your block? Death. Trapped in your head over some sort of ending. That death came up earlier. Okay, the Tower, something ended. Now you're trapped in your head. Over an Empress. Either this is your energy, or you're not wanting to input any more fertility into this situation. You don't want to grow anything more here, perhaps. You're defensive. You're very defensive about something. You're a King of Wands, yes. Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords, Hierophant. Something about your commitment. Arguing. Strength. 3 of Wands. Your back is turned. You've turned your back on something. I don't know. It's like you're going, I got all this shit going on, actually, in my life. It's taking a lot of strength for you to hold back wanting to invest any further. This Empress is holding her pomegranate. It's like you're tapping back into the fact that you have Empress qualities, which it doesn't always have to be a feminine. It can be a masculine person as well. It can have Empress qualities, you know. It's just the ability to make things grow. Yeah, an Empress makes things grow. She also doesn't chase. But it seems like you're having to hold back on the energy that you have, that you know you have, to put something into a situation that will make it grow. That could be your patience, your understanding, whatever it is. You have the ability to be an Empress in the situation with this person, but you're holding back on that. You're literally using the strength here, the woman, to subdue this lion. The Lion is your need to go in and fix the situation almost. Yeah, you're refusing to go in and fix the situation, whatever it is with this person. That might be because you're ill. You don't feel well, maybe. Because 5 Pentacles is also like the person has a bandaged head in this deck. Physical injury is 5 Pentacles too. It's not just money, it's 3D world. You know, it could be your house burnt down. Some sort of loss either in financial or health. So you're holding back. And this might be because you're sick. You don't have the strength to feed into something that's not working, perhaps, if you're not talking. Because you found something out that changed your view. Caused a tower. Maybe a tower's happened between you and whoever this is, this person who matters to you. So who are they? They're 7 Cups. Looks like they're getting everything they ever wanted. 7 of Cups is, well, multiple choices. Your cups being filled with amazing things. Yeah, 9 of Cups. This person's feeling very independent. This message might be for them as well. Because it's come up as somebody, as a balance of, if somebody's sick, it's like that balance you need to get. If whenever you're in a relationship, if somebody falls ill, you need to really openly discuss how things are affecting you and acknowledge that it has an effect. It does. It changes the relationship. If you don't talk about it, things just get swept under the rug, or you don't really address things, and it can lead to difficult conversations. So whoever this is in your life that you obviously care about, because you're on the table here with them, this 9 Cups energy is they're getting everything they want. Wheel of Fortune's been turning. Oh, they've got some devil energy there. Okay, so let's see. Who's the 7 of Cups? Why are they here? Five of Swords. You've been arguing with them. Okay, have they been acting a little bit immature? Page of Wands. Indecisive about timing. The 6 of Cups and your energy here is also might be a nostalgic want to go back to when things weren't how you're feeling now. Like a desire to do that. Anyway, 7 of Cups. Who's the 7 of Cups? Cornucopia. 8 Wands. Okay, they're communicating with you. All right. About a Page of Cups. Maybe they're bringing you a small offer. Some truth about change perspectives about this tower and moving on from it. 6 of Swords, which came up in the energy earlier. So it looks like they are going to communicate with you about commitment. Okay, so they're very committed to you, or they're the kind of person who takes commitment very seriously. You've got the Hierophant. Okay, and then 8 Swords, but it seems like they might be, okay, yeah. This person, they seem to be trapped in their head about commitment. Maybe it's about various commitments they have. Because 7 of Cups is like lots of different options. Perhaps they have overcommitted themselves. They've overcommitted themselves in some way. And they're in their head about this. Whoever this person is. Stuck, they can't get out. It's like a little mental prison. Like double booking yourself for something perhaps, or stretching yourself too thin. They want to communicate this to you. Some sort of truth. It looks like they perhaps have reached a new perspective about some sort of tower that happened as well. This might be the same tower between you. Yeah. Perhaps they're helping look after you. And now they feel overcommitted in certain respects. And it's very hard to talk about that, I suppose. It's hard to, you know, always be there on top of everything, especially if you're juggling a lot of things. You're juggling between either what you got a new perspective on had something to do with something that happened in the past, or you're juggling between two feelings. You're juggling between feeling like 5 Pentacles, where you're not feeling well and money is constrained or somehow affected, and it's like you're wanting to travel into the past. 6 of Cups, where it was a bit happier or easier or less burdened. And you're just juggling between these two states, like reality, where you're not feeling that great, and the past, where you're kind of escaping into. That could be another way of looking at this. Because if this person's helping you because you're ill, him or her might be overcommitted now with something. Knight of Cups is their block. I don't know if this is wanting... This is their cup. Yeah. Don't know if it's not wanting to give any more of their cup. I don't know. Or they don't know how to show their love in this new situation with you. That things have changed, maybe because you've become ill. And so they're not sure how, if this cup is enough anymore, maybe. I don't... 7 of Wands. Okay, it looks like they've been battling something as well. This might be in day-to-day life, career, family, friendships, or whatever. Some sort of standing their ground, which they're very tired of doing. Okay, yeah. They like things their way. The Emperor. All right. Arguments, immaturity, indecisiveness about timing. That same fucking load. Come back. Arguments, immaturity. They like things their way. They're tired too. They're very tired too. They don't know what to do with this cup. Where's this cup? Yours is a pomegranate. Knight of Swords, King of Cups. Oh, it's like they just don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. That's it. They just don't know what to do. They've overcommitted themselves. They're giving everything they can, I think. And King of Cups in reverse is slight immaturity. This Knight of Swords is active. There's a tower that's happened. They're trying to clean up a mess. So they're trying to clean up some sort of mess. And it's like they're doing their best. They feel like you've turned your back because I don't think they quite understand how little vitality you have left. And this might be due to the illness or whatever, or at the moment maybe just feeling drained. I can't really speak to your, you know, physical health. Go to the doctor. I'm not a medical professional. Pomegranates are healthy for you though. Maybe you need to eat some pomegranates. Yeah, they don't know what to, and they're like trying to clean up this mess, and then they're like, this is my cup. Do you want this cup? Which cup do you want? Do you want this cup or this cup? I don't know what to do anymore. Whoever this is, they don't know what to do anymore. It's indecisive energy. It's really, they're trying to clean up some sort of mess. But then on the horse, trying to get the cup, and then off the horse, and then the sea, and then, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a very confusing energy. Just at a loss of what to do emotionally anymore. Yeah. it's almost on the verge of starting to act emotionally manipulative in some respects, because overburdened. You know, the brain seeks shortcuts. So does the heart. What's the shortcut to get out of this feeling? Yeah. It looks like there's a Page of Cups between you. This is either you're both coming to the table talking in perhaps in a more innocent way, so less frantic energy, more accepting of each other's eccentricities. You know, listening, either creating that environment where you can sort of more listen to the truth where it is in the little things that you can hear in a conversation that you don't always pick up on when there's so much noise. Or it's a young person between you helping you communicate. So let's see, what's the Page of Cups? Two of Wands. Okay. That's now a person facing another person, yes. The Three of Wands, yes, the back turned. Going back a step. This person's helping you. Seven of Cups. This person's helping whoever this other person is. This young person in between you is helping the other person that you're got on this table, that you're interested in trying to figure out how to sort the situation out. Helping them with their burdens. So taking some of their burdens off them to avoid a tower as well. Yeah, because it's going to be a whole big shebang again. Another tower is coming, something else. Or it's the after effects of the tower. This the young person's helping them uncover hidden feelings and helping them walk away from a situation that is not working for them. The Moon and the Eight of Cups. Whoever this young person is between you, they're helping uncover hidden feelings between you two, or using this approach of innocence is helping you both uncover that with each other. So it's either person or it's an approach. The Page of Cups is a less serious approach to discussing emotions. It's the Page. It's like, let's not be a knight or a king when you're running around. Just be gentle with each other. And then this Eight of Cups might be suggesting that helping either you both walk away from something that wasn't working, or just one of you, or whatever it is, some sort of Eight of Cups, which is accepting that this has happened or whatever's happened, there's a loss involved, but you still need to move forward into Nine Cups, which this other person seems to be in. Things are going very well for them. This person that you're looking at, it's either your spouse or your friend, or there seems to be some sort of relationship going on here. Quite a long term one, it looks like. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what this Ace of Pentacles is. Gone quiet. Can't shuffle and talk at the same time. Well, you can. Just immediately starts to switch off in my head. Okay, this Ace of Pentacles is a burden. Or at least it's starting to feel like one. This is an offer, either something being offered to you, or you offering to someone. It could be them offering to you, you offering to them. It's a burden. Queen of Wands. Ace of Swords. Justice. Two of Wands. Ten of Wands. Swords. Jeez, okay. Right, this burden. What's this burden? So some sort of offer, either you're receiving, they're receiving, you're giving to someone, either them or someone else. It's the start of something. It's very much involved in love. Ace of Cups, yeah. And intuition. And then it's a burden. I don't know. I'm a bit confused. An attraction. Ah, crikey. This is an offer. I don't know if it's something you're doing with this other person. Maybe you're working on something with this person. Yeah. Okay. It feels like a burden to you. Yeah. But suggesting that for whatever it's doing, this Ace of Pentacles, whatever it is, that the way to get through this is to rely on your intuition and to follow your heart. Yeah. Perhaps then you can put the burden down afterwards. Because you either get something or you don't, or you give it or you don't. Burden is perhaps in the time that has been passing, or the time you have to wait for till this offer either comes in or you decide to give it. Time is a burden more than the offer itself. It's the length of time spent waiting. Okay. So I'm going to do a quick, what should the viewer do? 3 cards, and then I'm going to scoot off to work. Yeah. I get the sense from them that their cup's nearly been drained. This person that you've got on the table with you. He's almost pointing to his cup like, I'm going to run dry soon. Because he's split his cup in two. Yeah, or she, whoever this person is with you, they've split their cup in two to deal with the situation, with the extra burdens. It's like a trick, but you're just going to end up with a very, very tired person whose cup really needs a bit of filling. Perhaps you should bring them a pomegranate. Four of Wands. Bring up a pomegranate. Go to this person and talk about the harsh feelings that you have, the pain. You need to talk about your hidden emotions, what you feel, whatever regret or remorse or guilt or blame. Just openly speak and communicate without the intention to hurt, but just to discuss your pain. And maybe you turn back to them. Here, the 3 of Wands is facing the viewer. Time. 9 cups. 10 wands. 4 cups. You need to go discuss your pain with them. Talk about, I think, you looking at them like they have everything they need at the moment. That their 9 cups is full. That they're, they don't need anything extra from you. In fact, you feel like they can't see how utterly depleted you feel. You feel utterly depleted. So much so that you're escaping into past memories to help sustain your happiness. You see them as having everything, and then you're feeling like you're carrying this burden. And you're having to say no to offers of love. It's like Okay. Yeah. So I think you are trying to give them something, but they might be defensive about it. I think because they've split their cups, they can't tell what cup's what at the moment. You're both carrying heavy burdens in this situation. But 10 Wands also speaks about putting the burdens down. You need to sit down and talk to them about how overburdened they are. They're stretching themselves far too thin. And remind them of their 9 cups, that they need to sustain that. This cup, I almost feel like they might overcare as well. So maybe they're overcaring for you. Perhaps you need to make sure that they're not overcaring for you and to their detriment. Because even a person who looks after you has to have someone, not to look after them maybe, but to get a break, you know. They need a break perhaps. It's very hard to maintain the image of 9 cups, like everything's fine. This lady's holding her hands there. Everything's groovy, but you're actually at the back carrying 10 Wands of burden. Because you're not putting anything more in, because like you're feeling like this, but it's almost like you know that this is just due to circumstances at the moment. It's nothing to do with how they've looked after you or what they've done so much. But you're protecting your vitality, the last bit of vitality that you have, and you're directing it very pointedly away from this relationship. I don't know why. This is refusals, 4 cups, not seeing the love that you're trying to give them. They might not be able to recognize how it is you're trying to express love now because you're ill. It might be a different way. Things change your relationship, you know. You can either, a person might lose a job, or it might be something you need to discuss to do with this pretending like 9 cups is fine, being overburdened, but then refusing either help from you or help from others. Yeah, they're going to run themselves into the ground, and you already feel like you're there. But you need to communicate. 4 Wands, you need to find in the home a good chat. Yeah, a good honest chat without hurting feelings. Right. Fire. Opportunities incoming. Okay, maybe it's this Ace of Pentacles you've been waiting for. Acceptance is needed. Choose love. And beware of judgment. Yeah. Less judgy. Yeah. It's hard in conversations because, you know, people don't really... You talk, you answer back, and people aren't often given the time to just sit there for 5 minutes and actually think about what the other person said. It's like this immediate reaction where sometimes you really, especially if you're discussing difficult things, sit down, say it in your head first, and try and put yourself in their shoes and how they would hear what you're saying to them and how they would think of it. What would they hear? What one word would they pick up on that situation, which maybe they could take as an attack? Because when emotions are heightened, we're looking for that. We're looking for, are you trying to hurt me? Yeah. Are you trying to say, I can't look after you? I can look after you just fine. I'm very capable. This is what this person's saying. They're 9 cups. They're carrying 10 Wands of burden. They don't need help. But they've actually overburdened themselves quite a bit. And they're locked in their heads about it. They've split their cup in 2. But they feel like you're not wanting to put any more fertility or vitality into this connection, but it's just because you're so drained. And it might be that they can't see how drained you are. Yeah, but beware of judgment. Don't judge each other. if you're trying to save a connection, don't add more fuel to the fire. Yeah. Are you having a chat because you want to make the other person feel bad, or because you actually want to come to some sort of resolution in your relationship because you've hit a snag, a bump in the road, which is normal? Oh, I'm not doing that, and I need to shuffle. Last card, message from the angels, and then we'll see what the rest of the day has in store. Okay, now is the time to expand your consciousness. Spend today in thoughtful meditation, so maybe spend the day thinking. I don't know. Monday should always be quite chilled and thoughtful anyway. All right, well, that's my reading. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, do the thing. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you had a good time. And wherever you are, I hope you're having fun. I'll catch you tomorrow. Thanks for listening. Bye.